Hello everyone. So when you're preparing for ADAT exam, there were so many questions which were based on the angle classification, whether they are in dental anatomy or in the clinical section. So make sure you make the note of the angle classification on the rough sheet which is given during the exam. So it will be easy for you to classify which classification is this, and the questions are really confusing. They're not so simple as it seemed to be. So for this one, please make sure you know like the basics of the angle classification, like in the angle class 1. So mesiobuccal cusp of maxillary first molar will occlude in the mesiobuccal groove of mandibular first molar, and maxillary canine will occlude between mandibular canine and premolar first. So most common is the class 1, and the second is the class 2, which is divided into division 1 and division 2. In div 1, the maxillary incisors are proclined, so you can also see the pictures. So remember, in like the class 2, they are class 2 div 1, they are proclined, whereas in div 2, the central incisors are retroclined, whereas the lateral incisors, they are proclined. So this one is class 2, which is divided into div 1 and div 2. And in this one, mesiobuccal cusp of maxillary first molar will include mesial 2. If is it mesial 2, and also the maxillary canine will be mesial to the surface of mandible canine, and it is 25%. And class 3, so it will be the mandible maxilla will be retrograde position. So see this picture in the class 3, the maxilla is like this and the mandible is proclined. So it will be distal. Remember the word distal for 3, okay? So mesiobuccal cusp of the maxillary first molar occlude distal to the mesiobuccal groove of mandibular first molar, and the canine also distal to, and it is in the 5% of the population. It is, I am just reading this one from the first aid book, dental anatomy part. So you can read from anywhere. Just remember the basics of the angle classification, and you will see lots of question in the final ADAT exam. So I am providing all the information which I have, like, which is helpful me, and also it was in the real ADAT exam. So please make sure it's an important note, and when you will given a rough sheet, make this chart. It will be very easy to attempt the question. Thank you.